Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am having a little bit of a play with forms. Now I did a form video a while back about trying to find a form that fits my finger. You can see now that my nails are growing out, right? I have really high hyponychiums. So I have now found that is what's causing half my issue with getting forms to fit, because every single one has got to be tailored. And then you see I've got some fingers where they're fine. There's nothing at all. That one's got it as well. You know, and each hand is slightly different. This one is my biggest one here. So I bought loads of different types of forms because I'm still trying to find the one that fits me best. What I have kind of determined is I need this shape form because of my extended hyponychium. So yeah, I've got a box of all different types of ones to try on myself. And then I thought, do you know what? I want to try sculpting on my practice hand as well. And firstly, I couldn't seem to get a form to stick to it. People suggested putting masking tape. I even got some of this surgical tape stuff, which doesn't work too badly actually. This does work. If you wrap it round a couple of times, that does work. The problem I found is that then when you try and adjust the form, the whole thing comes off. So yeah, not particularly helpful. So then I thought, right, I've got all these forms. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. So what I have determined is that you need a particular type of form to fit. Okay, now all of these forms I did not pay a lot of money for whatsoever. Yes, you can get these ones from Nails and they will cost you an awful lot more than what I did. I got these from eBay and I got them shipped in, so they cost me about £4 for 100 or something like that. I don't even think it was that much. These are the most expensive ones, which were £8.99 for 100. These were £3.88 for 100. These were about the same, I think about £4, and these were about £4.50. Okay, so not expensive forms. Because why would you want to spend, you know, the really expensive forms on a practice hand? Ta-da! So I thought we'll have a look at these different types of forms and I will show you. So these were the first ones I thought of, which, because they require no sticking whatsoever. Okay, for the love of all that is holy, I cannot get that to work. Okay, not that it doesn't stick to the hand. Look, you know, it does, but you can't cut it. There's no way of shaping. This does not bend into a decent shape to try and get that to fit. You know, even if I try and do it, and I appreciate the fact that that's the wrong one because I've got crystals on it, so that's not a helpful one. Right, even if I put it on my own finger, right, the sides are still sticking out too much. You know, you're going to get a very wide nail. And if you're trying to go for a stiletto or anything like that, good Lord, you are not going to get a chance in Scooby on that. So, yeah, because a part of me was thinking, oh, you know, they're reusable. They'll be great. They don't require sticking to this. I'm at a complete and utter loss. There may be videos on this I can go and have a look if I wanted to try, but they're so damn short anyway. So they were kind of no. Okay, so let's move those out of the way. Moving on. So the next one, I'm kind of doing these in order of the ones I've gone are these. Okay, now I really like these because it's got the option of the two styles. Okay, so you've got your more of your square shape and you've got more of your stiletto, but for me it's the cutout. Okay, which I'm gonna take fingers off here because it's easier to try and show you. So you need to, this one moves around quite a lot because the tabs at the back just aren't quite big enough and they're not quite sticky enough to hold, okay? But do you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. I know it's on the squiff, okay? Just ignore my form filling. This isn't form filling? Form filling, yes. Let's do a form filling exercise whilst we're here. Form fitting. This is purely about which forms stick to a practice hand. Okay? They're just so they're not too bad. They're not too bad. But this bit at the back here is just not big enough. And as you can see, it doesn't stick, okay? But it's not, you know, you've got to give it a little bit of a tug to get that one off. So it's not too bad, okay? It's not too bad. Obviously, if this was myself, it would be the most ridiculous amount of stuff at the back. I mean, look, I look like I'm some sci-fi creature. Hi, how are you? So I don't think they work very well, okay? But for £3.88, who gives a monkeys, right? They will go in my box. I will probably give them to my children to make little witchy fingers. Because they will have great fun with that. But shh, don't tell them that just yet. Okay, they'll get excited. Next ones, I think, are going to be these, which are the butterfly style. These were actually quite good for the little weird fingers. Yeah, you see, if I do that, people know what I mean about the creepy little fingers. You start to cut them in all of that lot, but they weren't too bad. So again, it's got a nice bit at the back that closes up and closes in there. And look, if we give it a pull, it doesn't move. It's not moving. Okay, so it hasn't got a lot of length going on in there, but that's all right. I managed to cut it. It's not the greatest, but I've managed to maneuver it to kind of give it some form of shape. And like I say, it's not moving. That has actually stuck to the back. Okay, so that's a thumbs up there. And like I say, I think probably for about 500 it cost me a tenner. Or from eBay. Just, you know, search nail forms on eBay and they pop up. Once you know what you're looking for, that's the key to this, is there's so many different types, so you've got to know which style you're looking for. Now these two, these are kind of, I don't know which one comes in first, second. In fairness, I don't think there should be a first and second. I think this works, okay? It holds it. It does work. You could even close that bit up once you're happy with the shape. And, you know, job's a good one. Okay, that ain't going anywhere. Awesome. This one is generally used, and people will know it as the Neo Nails form, because Kirsty Meakin uses this form a lot on the channel. Again, it's got the three. I struggled fitting this one a bit. So ignore, this was the first one I was playing with. So again, ignore my form fitting, okay? This is the basis of, look, I'm giving it a wiggle. It's got a bit more wiggle in it. Okay, it has got a bit more wiggle. And as you can see, I've just wiggled that completely out. But it goes back in. I could just, you know, stick that together a bit more. But yeah, I think maybe I'd go, that's my number. That's potentially my number 3, just because it's got more wiggle room on it. But that's probably my cutting as well. Okay, so let's not be harsh on this one. It's stuck. It's stuck. That's the main thing, right? This is the last one we've got, which again has got, it's come loose at the back, so that's why that one's. So this has again got a giant amount at the back, okay? It's a huge form, very sticky, and look, it does not move anywhere, okay? It's nowhere near where I actually need it to be under that nail, but you know, I have just, you know, wiggled these like mad. I'll put that back under there. And because of the shape of these, I did have to cut them. But again, if you hadn't have cut them at the sides, they would have held even better. But like, that's not bad. You know, I'm giving that a fair old tug, as you can tell. I mean, and it hasn't come off. This one is, yeah, there's less there. And yeah, you see, fair old pull. So there you go. If like I said, that was the most expensive one out of them. And to be honest, if you are not going to that extreme length on a practice hand, why spend double the amount instead of just going for something that's a butterfly? And it doesn't have to be this particular, but a butterfly form. You're looking for stuff that is, hello monkey, are you all right? Somebody's come to join me. You like the little fingers, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some form. Shall we make you a little witchy finger?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, so I think yeah, I'm going to go with one of those two. Daddy's just walked back in and discovered somebody's stolen his seat.
Can I have both of them?
Both of them? What do you mean?
No, there is like 3. Can I have one of them?
Oh, sticky. Nah, that's not going to work. I tell you what, look, I've got these fun ones. Look at these. These look like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Can I have one each on my
Right,
phone?
hang on. No, I don't want your thumbs. Let's have a look at your fingers. Let's do a pointy finger. Okay, you are going to be that side. Okay. Oh, the tiniest little fingernails in the whole world. They are bigger.
They're bigger than my brothers. They're bigger than my brothers.
There we go. Let's close that up for you. There you go. You now have a spider finger.
Put it on this finger.
Hang on. Let's close it under there as well. And then we'll close that one at the top.
What about this?
And that one as well. All right.
Can that be for my fingers?
It is for your fingers.
No, the little one.
Oh, you want to make the little ones?
For my thumbs, please.
Okay. Teeny tiny little fingers.
Can I see for my thumb?
Those for your thumbs. What, as in stuck on your thumbs like that?
Yes. By Spider-Man.
They look like Spider-Man's eyes, don't they?
Yep. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
See, whenever you sing that, I just think of Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig, does whatever a Spider-Pig does.
No, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man,
Right.
Spider-Man.
There we go. So, now that we've gotten our Spider-Mans out of us, there you go. There is some possibilities for forms that will actually stick to your training hand. This is the flexi finger, but most of them are made out of this substance. So hopefully, if you've got one with a nice big back to it, you might have some success. So, good luck. I'll see you all soon. Bye.